All right, let's do our first application of antiderivatives and integrals. Here we have a coffee company that found and we have an equation for the marginal cost of producing coffee. Now, what they want is to find the total cost of roasting 290 pounds of coffee, disregarding any fixed costs. That line about disregarding any fixed costs means don't worry about the plus c that we've been seeing in these integral problems so far. Now, there's an easy way and a hard way to do this. Section 4.2 is all about the hard way to do it, which is using integrals and rectangles and approximating the answer. So unfortunately, the next couple videos are going to be a little bit of a slog. And then in section 4.3, we're going to see how to do it precisely with integrals, which in fact is way, way easier. In any case, we have this marginal cost equation, and I looked at the example, and so I sort of know what it looks like. It's a line with a slope-intercept of 8.5, right? And it has a slope of negative 0.021. So the equation looks kind of like this, with kind of a flat slope. So this is definitely not to scale. Turns out 290 is about right here. And if I draw a vertical line up, here's what we have. We have the line right here going down, and that line represents a derivative. That means that the actual equation, for the cost equation, looks sort of something like this. And if we were to take the antiderivative, we would do the antiderivative, find the point at 290, and just see what that value was right there. However, we can't do that in this problem. Instead, we're going to use this right here. What I'm telling you is that what we need to do is find the area of this trapezoid right here. That's what we need to do, find the area of this trapezoid. Now, it turns out that if we took the antiderivative of this, which would be a parabola, we could just find that parabola, put in 290, and get the exact answer. That area here is going to be the area here. So that's what we'll do in the next section, but for now, let's go ahead and see what we would do. First, let's find what this point is right here. We'll take 290, and we'll actually just plug that into our equation. So we'll do negative 0.021 times 290 plus 8.5. And we get that this number right here is 2.41. Okay, that's all the information we need in order to find the area of this trapezoid. Remember that the area of a trapezoid is the average of your bases times your height. Okay, that's the formula for the area of a trapezoid. So this height is 8.5, this height is 2.41, and our height is perpendicular, which is just going to be 290. So notice that my height is actually perpendicular to the two bases. So let's do that. 8.5 plus 2.41 divided by 2 times our height of 290. That's what we can do to find the area, and that will tell us the total cost of producing 290 pounds of coffee. It tells us the total cost because we're using the marginal cost formula. So the area of a marginal formula tells us about the total cost. So if I do 8.5 plus 2.41 divided by 2 times 290, we get our answer, which is correct, of $1581.95. So, as you can tell, this is actually not too bad to do if it's a linear equation, but as soon as we get something a little bit more interesting, like a parabola, it becomes a lot harder to do, which is why in the future we're just going to use integrals to get the exact answer. I'm actually going to stop here, and then we'll do the next example.